But I think if you show that you're passionate enough and you're willing to put the work in, then definitely go for it. Like, you're going to ace it because you're putting the work in. I'm Ellie Crane, I'm from Suffolk and obviously work in Newmarket. I'm 20 years old and I've just started my apprenticeship in farriery. So I've not actually grown up in a horsey background. My parents are very unhorsey, my brother's very unhorsey, but I've always gone horse riding and I've worked at yards. And I think it was my friend's horse and the farrier came round and I was like, that looks pretty cool, I'm gonna try that. So originally I tried to join the army for it, but due to a medical reason I got rejected. And then I went to America last year and there was a farrier out there and I was like, I really want to do this, so I'm going to try for it. So I rang a few farriers up and they said go to the pre-farrier course. So I did that last year and went on trial with Alex, motion horse, December time I think, just before Christmas, and here we are now. So in the mornings we are quite fortunate, we get to start at Rathmore Yard, come and check around all the horses, obviously check they've all got their shoes on and like the clenches are still safe, and then we'll sort of make a shoeing list for the week. We generally do that on Saturday and me and Matty will start in the morning and then we'll all meet up and go from there afterwards. We normally leave the race yards about 12, 1 o'clock-ish, so we're sort of out the way for the horses to have a rest and recover from their day of training. So the course, I think it's now 3.5 years, it used to be 4. So my DIP, my final endpoint assessment, will be in November 2024. So between now and then we go to college, I think 8 blocks we have altogether. So we'll go there and just sort of see where we're at, learn a bit more and then come back with our bosses and like sort of work on what we've just learned. So predominantly it is quite a male, obviously dominated trade. Like a lot of men do seem to think you've got to be tough and manly and macho to get under a horse and take your shoes off, because it is hard work, and like especially the metal work, making a shoe is hard work, like especially in the forge. But it's not the case at all. Like females are coming in, we are doing better, we're not as strong necessarily. Obviously some females are very strong, I won't take that away from them, but I know a lot of the girls I know in it are quite small and petite, but it's not about strength, it's about getting under the horse and being nice to the horse. So if you come in with a nice attitude, the horse will generally be nicer to you, it's going to look after you if you look after it. Don't put it off because you haven't got the experience, because I would say it's especially hard these days to get the experience without having the experience, if that makes sense. Like if you haven't done it before, people don't want to give you a try. But I think if you show that you're passionate enough and you're willing to put the work in, then definitely go for it. Like, you're gonna ace it because you're putting the work in. Like.